Okay.
Just flipped the entire XRP ecosystem on its head, and the maxis are already crying in the comments. Smart accounts, zero friction cross chain, user experience, and a tidal wave of XRP flooding into real DeFi. This isn't future tech anymore. It's happening right now, whether the maxis out there can handle it or not.
And exchanges like Uphold are about to take it nuclear. You'll keep your XRP on the XRPL, and here's the catch, or I should say, here's the good piece. You still earn FLARE without touching a bridge, a gas token, or a second wallet. And that's the kind of utility that really makes maxis clutch their hardware wallets and whisper, not my chain.
So tonight, we're bringing the heat. FLARE's exploding. It's really great to see how FLARE's advancing, the progress they're making. XRP's evolving. The future of DeFi isn't ETH, isn't Solana. It's the network everybody said would never show up. Now we're turning that badassery mode on. If you guys are ready to kick this thing off, Chip.
Ready.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Welcome to On the Chain.
Oh, everybody drop in where you're coming in from in this beautiful world, this beautiful, amazing, amazing world. Crypto Whelp is ready. Is he trying to foreshadow something here? Is he trying to tell us something? I feel that he's dropping some kind of a hint. I'm not sure what it is, but it feels like a hint there, Jeff. I don't know. It's really early, but there you go. There's already with the rigged. All right, guys. Today's word is Yeti. Y-E-T-I. Yeti. We're back to Yeti. We're back with the we're gone with the whole rigged thing.
Rigged.
I think we beat that dead horse into the into a submission, and then some a couple extra hits on the back end. So there we go, starting it off. We got 3 in there in the hopper already. Show is so rigged, but doesn't stop Visual Vendetta from sharing his address. So that's all good. Remember, guys, you got to have the address to win. A Joey wallet or a Zaman wallet, Jeff, is what you need.
Jamin.
What are you chuckling at over there? You're like all chuckle-ville over there today. What are you chuckling at?
Jamin.
Jamin.
Visual Vendetta said, OTC, how can I explain it? I'll take it frame by frame. I'll take it frame by frame it. I'll have you all shouting, saying it. Oh, it's on.
For on. Scratch your temple.
Scratch your temple. The last C. Well, that's not that simple.
Trying to make some rhymes up here. Jeff, make a song out of that right there. Throw that in there and make a song. Go ahead. Yep. Everyone else can contribute some stuff. We'll put a song together while we're
right now while we're flowing.
Workshop. We'll take some comments. We used to do that too. Make comments and do a song.
Those are fun. I love doing the songs from the
copy and paste right there. No more rigged as the magic word. There's another one to add, Jeff.
That's it.
Add that into the mix right there. Yeti and Yig. Yeah, oh yeah, Yig too.
A unique song right from the
we'll do some yigged in there. Yiggity yig. So there it is. Yeah. So what are we? Yeah, I'm noticing that the whole idea of this, I'll tell you what, I got to tell you, it was really fun. Like I stumble in this pub in New York, and there was a meetup going on there for FLARE, and I just kind of like walked to the back, and there's Hugo sitting there. I was like, the man, the myth, the legend. We sit there. I kind of like, hey, Hugo, what's up, Chip? And I had a couple words with him, and he's like, yeah, man, how are you? And I'm like, we've been trying to get you on the show for a long time. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, man, we can't get. I don't want to get you on the show. I mean, he goes, well, have you reached out to him? Like, your people. He's like, oh, okay. Listen, do you have WhatsApp? I'm like, yeah, I got WhatsApp. So I'm giving him a little time to decompress, and then I'll hit him up on WhatsApp and say, okay, let's schedule this thing. Let's get Hugo. Finally, Jeff, we've been talking about FLARE for 3 or 4 years now. We'll get Hugo on the broadcast. We'll have a lot of fun. We'll talk. We'll get clips. We'll do great stuff. So Barbie Taylor says, hey, Chip, great to see you guys again. It's great to see you, Barbie Taylor. Thank you for stopping in. Look at all the words we're getting. Yigatide.
Yeah.
All these words that are making up, that could make it as well. So we'll see exactly what happens. But yeah, it was really cool hanging out with him and talking to him, just like, for about 10 minutes, just you know, so weird. Like you see these people on all these interviews, and then you like the next thing you know, you're having a beer together, and that's really was the magic of Swell. And next year it's going to be massive with all the XRP community being there, which will make it even more special. Having everybody there, but they're going to need a bigger venue, Jeff. That's the bottom line. They're going to need a much.
It's going to have to be
bigger,
a conference center.
I don't know. I would imagine if no, in the proper party, there must have been about 15 to 20,000 people there. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it was like more like 10 or 12. It just felt like a lot of people were there. But here's some we were just teasing Hugo talking about what it looks like with like if you have your crypto on an exchange, he's kind of talk a little bit about that.
Some of the hurdles there are where are the pools of XRP? So you have a big retail pool, but you also have a huge amount of retail that are holding their XRP at custodians and exchanges. So onboarding exchanges, it has been pretty critical for us. That's a process we're very comfortable with where we are. So I think there'll be a number of exchanges participating in Firelight, first of which is already announced, called Uphold. And then really making the experience as easy as possible for retail with smart wallets. So smart wallets allow a XRP user to only ever make transactions on the XRP ledger. They never need to come to FLARE. So they can bridge their XRP to FLARE and direct where that XRP goes on FLARE without ever touching FLARE. Just because we have data protocols that can read a memo field on the XRP ledger, so we can basically abstract away all of the complexity of using FLARE. That combined with the wallets that work on the XRP ledger, to me, I think that's a huge unlock because getting people to come from XRP into the EVM ecosystem, which is what FLARE is really, really tough.
So let me just dissect what he said. He didn't say this, but I'm going to say this. We're FLARE. We thought long and hard about this, and we got cool shit. That's it, Jeff. In a nutshell, we've got cool shit. We realized that the pain point, because this anytime you go to an EVM, this is always going to be the pain point. It's painful. And what Hugo Philion is basically saying there was like, look, we understood, we got it. They can read the memo field. So because of what they can do, you don't ever have to go to FLARE. This is a huge win for anybody that's especially been around the ecosystem for a little bit.
That's it.
That's it? That you got nothing? That's all you have? You got nothing. Just like that's it. Well, there we go. Boom. We're moving right along.
What else do we have to say? What do we need to say?
I don't think anything needs to be said, but I thought you'd have a little commentary on it. Thought you'd have something.
Trying to write a song on the fly while we're doing this.
Oh, you're doing that. Okay. That makes sense. I had another Hugo one. Here it is right here. Okay. So here's Hugo again. Let's listen to this.
Jeff.
It's Rantless Jeff. That's rare, man. Rare Rantless Jeff. RRJ, Rare Rantless Jeff. Here we go. Oh, Jeff is busy. He's consumed right now. He's crafting something. I can see it in his eyes.
Try and give you a bit of an overview of FLARE. So FLARE is a standalone layer 1 EVM. And we specialize in data. So we're effectively the only major layer 1 with fully enshrined data protocols, both for price oracles and for Web 2 and Web 3 data. So all of that's handled by the validators. All of that's secured by stake. And, we've been very aligned with XRP from the beginning, mostly because we think that there is a sensible strategy to bring assets like XRP that don't have smart contracts onto a chain. We wanted that chain to have its own data protocols because otherwise, why not just use a wrapped version through a custodian? And so we built bridges based on those data protocols to FLARE. So that's kind of long and short of why FLARE exists. We've been very focused on XRP because Bitcoin has, already wrapped Bitcoin. It's quite large. There's hundreds of Bitcoin L2s, most of which won't survive. And, we thought that the XRP market was a particularly good market, ready for DeFi. And no one else thought that at the time when we were raising, not a single person. Almost every VC said to me, the XRP army will never use DeFi. What we've seen is that more than 70% of the XRP that has come to our chain since we launched the bridge 5 or 6 weeks ago is in DeFi. So we can dig into that in a sec. But it's quite refreshing to see those people who everyone said they'll never touch DeFi actually really get stuck in. So, in terms of building in the Ripple ecosystem or the XRP ecosystem, it's hard. There's nothing you can do with the other chain, or very little in terms of like being able to get programmability from it. But that's why we exist. But that means that building a bridge is quite difficult. It's the same with building, a really robust Bitcoin bridge, a non-custodial bridge. We've worked with the Ripple team. We've worked with the developers, non-Ripple developers around the XRP ledger. And in fact, we'll be talking about smart accounts in a minute, which is a product we're working on with a wallet called Zaman, which is pretty much the largest XRP wallet. That's not a Ripple team wallet. That is a group of independent engineers. And we are working with them to make the onboarding experience into DeFi on FLARE very, very much easier. So hopefully that's a short synopsis.
The roll up, never heard of it.
Man, it's so amazing. When you listen, to where we're at right now, where FLARE is going, everything that's happened and transpired over the past 3 years, just to kind of go back in time. And we've talked about this before, but the rollout with the Songbird. And I distinctly remember standing in the airport, and that was at a time when you had to, wear a mask in order to walk through an airport. And we were doing the live stream while I was standing near the gate to get on a plane. And we're talking about this topic, about FLARE, about Songbird, kind of the upset, within the community because of the rollout with the Songbird, kind of a misunderstanding, with the FLARE, where it was going, the future. And you and I kind of hinted and pointed towards, it's all about development. It's growth. Let these guys build. They've got to test it. They've got to get to where they're going. They have to focus on building their company. Community is important. The airdrop is just kind of a sidebar for what they're doing to start bolstering the project. But let's, kind of advance, a couple years. Look where we're at right now. I mean, it's such an impressive time, to witness all of this. And I keep thinking back to 2017 when I got in. None of this was, everything was speculative, and you had the dancing bears and the riddles and all this other stuff and the hype. And
There were never dancing bears, Jeff.
No, there weren't dancing bears, but it sounds
Bears.
cool, right? It was just, we're in such an interesting.
I'll be right back.
Be right back. He's leaving us. That's it. He took off. All right. While we're doing that, it'd be great to, see, get some feedback from you guys also in terms of, all of this, because I think we're in such a unique position right now to witness the development and the direction of where this space is going, and specifically with what FLARE is building, because it's all about the development. If we can't develop, if we don't see progress, then everything pretty much dies off. You can't exist just on pure speculation without any substance. But the substance over the years has been built. See, there's one of the dancing bears right there.
There it is, right there. See, I'm just hanging out, and all of a sudden, like, look.
See, the dancing bears. That's it. The riddles and the dancing bears. It was awesome.
Do you hear that jingling?
You do not hear the jingling because it's being blocked.
Look, he's a dancing bear now.
All right. Then we got some commentary from Samuel Yi, which is interesting also. So we'll get into that in a minute. That's one of the dancing bears with the jingles on the hat and all those good things.
That's BG123.
That's BG123, right?
BG123.
A dancing bear.
I finally got one after 6 years.
It's amazing.
Because they sent my original back, and then I was able to order one. There, see?
Yeah.
If you guys don't know who this is or what this is, you guys haven't been around as long as we have. Let's just say that. Many of you guys, just to kind of see what's going on there, put BG123 in there if you know who BG123 is. How can you get a BG123? Go to what's that resale place, Jeff? You used to have a store. What was it called? eBay. Go to eBay and type in BG123 plushie or stuffed animal, and you can get one. I think they're like $25, and they're pretty well made too, man. I gotta say, if you want one for posterity's sake, they're pretty well made, and it's nice to have around. But you can get your own very own there, Visual Vendetta. Probably can find it when I'm looking around there. Yeah, the flare drop is going to end in February, so that's interesting. Bearable guy, that's right. BG123, bearable guy. See, we all know these. They're all this. Got OGs in the space here, man. Total OGs. One flew over the. One flew over the cuckoo nest. What? What?
What?
What? All right,
What?
let's go. Let's move right along here. Let's see what else we have here.
Long.
Quick look at what's going on. We can talk about this flare here. All right, a quick look at what Flare's been up to in the community.
In the community.
In the community. There we go. Here we go. In the community. 2018. That's right. Dry side. Right on. 2018. Correct. What about the original guy at the top hat and balloon ride? That was wasn't that the Riddler?
Oh shoot. Yeah, I think so.
No, I'm gonna look it up. I'll find you guys the link to it for let's see. I'll look it up while we're chatting about it. It was funny because somebody in one of my chats came in and said, like, oh, it was weird. A BG123 showed up in my mailbox, and I was like, what the hell? This is so weird. I don't know who ordered it. And then his sister finally came clean and said, oh, she got it for him. And I'm like, okay, that's cool and all, but like, where the hell did you get it from? Because I want one, 1, 2, 3 stuffed. Let me see if I can find it here. No, it's weird. Maybe it's not available anymore. Maybe it's called Bearable Guy. I don't know. Bearable Guy. Let's see if I can find it through Bearable Guy. Man, here it is. I found it, people. I found it. There it is. There it is right there, Jeff. Bam. Bearable Guy. See? So it's $25.89. See, $5.89, people. You see that? $5.89. There it is. It's being sold by Bearable Boy. And I will. Is there a better way to share this damn thing? I guess we can share this thing. That's a really long URL, though. Isn't there like a better share button on this thing? Here, right there. There we go. Share. Copy it, and then I'll paste it in here for you people. And then bam. There we go. There you guys go. There you have it. There's your BG Bearable Guy 123. Check him out. Exciting. That one looks a little bit different than the one I got, but that looks about spot on right there.
Spot on.
That's good.
Spot on.
That's it. That's it.
It's perfect.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, Jeff. Let's go back to Flare here. Okay. Quick look at what Flare community's been up to, what's coming next. Here's how builders, educators, and communities are pushing the Flare ecosystem forward with all angles this week. Let's look at it here. Let's click this button. First stop, detailed look at XRP routes and tools. Flare community members Whale and Home Alone joined would be free 88 on Dipito for a long form DeFi session with talking routes. Wow, that's a lot of people going on there, isn't that, Jeff?
It's a lot. Tons.
That's a lot. Jeez. That's quite the show. My goodness. Look at all the people on there. Holy cow.
Way too many.
First episode of Flare Factor Ignite from I hate when they do this. I try to teach people. Put the word and then put that in parens, but nobody listens.
No.
And then featuring Senior Whale and Stephen Hudspeth.
Who is Senior Whale?
I don't know, some dude. Who knows? And then
Whale.
what else? In Japan, Flare Japan Group hosted a Flare Network white paper discussion on X Spaces with Nomad.
Pretty cool.
Are we over all the goofy anonymous names already? I think I've been over that for a while, Jeff. I mean,
over
you're just like everyone has like a pseudonym. It's like I'm over it already.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Maybe not everyone was stupid as me to use the real name. I don't know, but I just
well, here's the point, and and I've said it, for a long time, in order for the space to grow up, we have to get to a point within the space in general that all the pseudonyms end up going away, especially if you're going to be a builder, influencer or whatever in the space. At some point you got to put that behind, because we want to know who everybody is. That being said, when Elon Musk pulled big balls to head up Doge in the government, and big balls got notoriety on the media as big balls, that was pretty kick-ass. I mean, what are the chances?
It was pretty cool, I gotta say. When the
That
media
part-
started talking about big balls, you gotta say that was pretty solid.
That was, but
It was-
beyond that, in order to gain maturity in the market, we definitely have to get to that point where we're talking about people with names and start tying things together. If they're builders, and you're going to start investing money in that direction.
Pseudonym shaming, you're bigger than that. No, I mean, I just said I'm over it. I mean, I'm not shaming anybody. I mean, look, I mean, I met Bank XRP. Bank XRP is one of the coolest dudes I've met in a long time. I had so much fun hanging out with him. I've always wanted to meet him. And he came up to me and we were hanging out the whole pretty much, a couple days, and I would never dox him. And I would always he's cool if he wants to be Bank XRP. I'm not doing any pseudonym shaming per se, but I just said I'm over it. But Bank was cool. I met who else did I meet? I met Stone. I met Lady K. They're anonymous. They're cool as hell. But at least
I like that part. I mean,
yeah, I don't mind that, but it's just like it's. I just say like it gets a little bit too much after a while. It's like with these weird games, like Stone is cool, Lady K. I mean, I talked to these people like look at a guy like I met Zach Rector there. Zach uses his real name. He's a nice guy, a real super nice guy, very personable. But he uses his real name. Who else? Mikkel's another guy that uses his own name. Brad Kimes, DAI, that we don't know who he is, but he's anonymous. I don't have a problem with it, but some of them there's just it's a little too outlandish where you trip through trying to read the damn thing on the screen here. What else? Capella DApp launched the Capella and FLARE Creator Contest. This is where creators, writers, and educators are invited to make content on FLARE, FXRP, and DeFi with FLARE rewards and features the top entry. Jeez, Jeff, we should do some of this. We need to do some of this. We're inviting creators. I'm gonna save this for a future date. I'm gonna put that over there.
Make a note of it.
I like this. This is cool. Girls Blockchain, introducing Web3 and blockchain to young girls in Congo, together with FLARE Africa and FLARE Networks. There's so much cool stuff going on. Like if you didn't have this post put out by FLARE, you'd never know about it. This is really, it's really cool stuff, man. If you're building, teaching, or hosting events around FLARE, tag us. We'll keep highlighting the project space initiatives that are pushing the FLARE ecosystem forward. This is very cool. I'd like to see that. I like to seize it. I like it quite a bit. And I wanted to read this post by Fabio Marzella, who happens to be one of the co-founders of the ZaoDao. And if you guys haven't gone to ZaoDao yet, I highly recommend you go to ZaoDao, sign up. It's $10 equivalent in XRP. And I will put it up here on the screen in a second. But I like this post by Fabio here. And let's go through it. So he said, why is XRP down after the launch of the first ETF? In my opinion, many people thought XRP would shoot right up right away, but it didn't. And here's a straightforward reason. ETF trading happens on the stock market, not on crypto exchanges. So when somebody buys an XRP ETF, it doesn't instantly cause XRP to be bought. Because of the T+1 next day settlement system, the ETF provider only receives the money the following business day. Only then can they start buying actual XRP. And at the same time, the whole crypto market turned, Bitcoin dropped, other altcoins fell, and then XRP followed the overall market trend. Plus, XRP has a big supply, and when large holders sell, it cancels out upward movement. The bottom line is an ETF doesn't pump the price right away. The real effect shows up later. Once an ETF provider starts buying XRP to back the fund, stay patient. The real movement tends to come quietly at first and then all at once. And then they slipped in, it's not financial advice, which could always get a little disclaimer there. But check out the engagement on this thing. 1,000 people liking this. A good. It's a good
That-
post,
that-
and he's making a good point
That was
here,
a
Jeff.
very solid post. And for the timing of it was a little bit off, in terms of the whole market tanked. So ETFs not going up when Bitcoin's dropping down to 95,000 from 105,000. You're losing 10,000, on the points. Palantir is dropping from an all-time high of 209 down to 179. I forget where it's hovering now, where it closed. Big drops across the market. You're not going to get a pump in an ETF, even if it just went live. And the ETF went opposite. It went the other direction, for sure. I dipped my toe in that ETF, wanted to see the direction it would go, went negative, had an anticipation it was going negative. It's the first one out with the canary. I'm waiting for grayscale ETF. There's going to be more in the market. Stay tuned. Just because you have a drop, a lot of IPOs, they launch, they drop. ETF. This ETF was probably in existence pre market anyways. Just like Grayscale. If you go to Grayscale, you're going to see they have XRP, but it's not available. Right. This one I believe is a spot, not a trust, isn't it? The canary. I thought it was a spot. It's a first spot ETF. It's not a trust. I don't think it's a trust.
Well, Daniel's saying in the docs, the documents, it's saying, maybe you're talking about a different one, but he did look at the docs, which is cool.
It could very well be. I didn't look at the docs. I just saw it go live. I'm like, you know what?
I never look at the docs.
Let's see what's going on.
Boring, man. Too much reading.
However, I did.
I go back to school.
Grayscales, I did. For sure. All right, let's take a little.
Chad says it's a spot.
It's a spot. All right.
Let's not have an argument if it's a spot, a trust.
It's a spot. It's a trust.
Point of it is, the point that Fabio is driving home there is he's 100% right. The other thing too is if you think about Bitcoin, when Bitcoin was pumping months ago, about 60 to 70% of the actual volume was coming from the ETF. So what does that mean? It means like a lot of people getting in, hearing about Bitcoin, and to some people, Bitcoin means crypto. They're synonymous. I need to buy Bitcoin, which is I need to buy crypto, or I need to buy crypto, and they think there's only Bitcoin. So a lot of people in their 401k started piling into it, and a lot of the volume came that way. But like Fabio's making the point is it's happening in the stock market. They don't actually acquire it, and also too, it's not a 1-to-1 either. That's the whole other point. It's there's not the equivalent of you're buying 1-to-1. You're not buying XRP per se, right? So that's the other thing I think sometimes it maybe trips people up. The good news about that is if you have a brokerage and you're personally buying, into an ETF, the good news is that, you're not worried about a wallet and this and that too. But again, you don't actually hold Bitcoin. You don't own XRP, right? You're actually, it's way it's trading is a little bit. I'm not leaving. I like it. Good.
It's different.
We're not leaving. Right. Chad is always right. There you go.
It's always right. And here we go, Chip. Get ready for this. Put together, went through a couple of versions of it, and I think there's a pretty solid version. It's like a minute 30. But check this out. It's going to be audio only, no video to expect on this one. So I didn't want it to be all crunched up. But here we go. Check it. Let me know. Check this out. Here we go. We take it frame by frame. Rigged energy rising. Bypass reactivated. Let's go. That crack the code in the thread. It was for aunties for D. That's what he said. Seems simple. Nah, that mystery's deep. Chip drop truth bombs while Jeff goes beat. Ray run checking in from the Philippines. Hey, global tribe in the chat every night, every day. Ace Queen asked them what rigged is the word. No chance rig lives on, permanently heard. It's over, hit the room with a twist so big. Forget that tonight we're officially gig. The chat lit up like a crypto bull run. OTC chaos, nobody outruns. Rig when we rollin'. When we drop, Chip and Jeff on the chain. We take it to the top. Yeah, take it to the top. When we roll in, jigs when we drop, Chip and Jeff on the chain, we take it to the top. Badass, that he love me, roll plenty to the chin. That gets forever, nobody can prevent it. Trying to crip it, woke up with the hook in his head. Badass, yet he looping like the charts going red. Bobby said, should've got that pick with the crew. OTC legends, that's Chip, Jeff, and you. Chad knows him, throwing shade with the 10 rand, let's Jeff. No way! That man was built to ran, Chip fire and takes vision like a sniper. Double host energy, nothing hits tighter. Rigged at the start, gigged at the end. Chip and Jeff on the mic, run it back again. Badass, yet he's rising, no chill, full stance. If Jeff's in the zone, you're never getting ran, let's ran. Yeah. Rig when we rollin', jig is when we drop. Chip and Jeff on the chain, we take it to
Damn.
You like
There's
that?
a lot going on there, Jeff. I mean,
There's
geez,
a lot. It was
I think
fast.
we had to put that on half speed so I could see what was going on there. That was a real.
I th-
That was a really.
there was a lot tied into that. We
There was
might
a
have
lot
to
going. I wanted
try
to
to
say
tone it
thank you
down
to
a little.
Samuel Yee for the support. Thank you, Sam. Really appreciate that. I think we skipped by that, but I want to make sure we got that in there. And also look at this.
Well,
Look who it
he had a
is.
comment though.
Did he have a
Daniel
comment?
Smith. He did
Yeah.
have a comment.
I didn't see his comment. Where's his comment?
See if we can go back and find it.
Sam, I see that, but oh, here we go, right here.
Yeah.
Hey, just try to transfer out a Caleb Brown 212 of RSR to an exchange that would allow to trade small amounts. However, Caleb Brown won't let me with the withdrawal because it's less than 500. Oh, retro.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you have to do? You have to like top up to 500 RSR before you can move it.
That's
Well,
kind of crazy, right?
Yeah. I mean, maybe they want $500 increments just for easier safekeeping. They use sometimes they do have a. Can you combine it with another crypto? Like, can you combine, like, if you were moving RSR, maybe something else out of there? That might be something to look at too. And I would just reach out to him as well, because I mean, otherwise, what do? You have to top up to 500 RSR to be able to move it out of there.
Right.
So I mean, not that necessarily that's a bad thing, but that's not what you're looking to do. You're looking to just move it, right? But I would say probably in the docs they have somewhere listed that they do have, key points, starting points of where you can do that. But who reads the documents? I never do, so I don't know. But I just reach out to him. Go ahead and reach out to him and just say, like, hey, this is where I'm at. Is there anything you suggest? Because if you're moving other stuff too, maybe something combined they would allow too, because maybe that's an easier way to get there. But keep us informed on what goes on. Let us know how that works out. Daniel says, not to poo-poo over spot or trust. It is positive. It's a great thing for awareness. Yeah, it's fine, man. I mean, you're right about that. It all is about awareness. I mean, if you don't get the technicals 100% right, so what? Some are going to be spots, some are going to be regular, some are going to be trust. Point is, we got a lot coming in there, and that's the whole point. And no, we don't hold that against anybody. And it's always good to have some banter back and forth. And you're hodling just like we're all hodling. Just like nobody hodls better than Michael Saylor. That guy, I don't know if he's ever going to plan on selling any Bitcoin. I don't know if it ever gets down to him selling anything, quite honestly. Jeff, you should put that tune up for minted as an NFT, and we'll give that one away at a future one. But I think we're going to need the lyrics for that one. I
think so too.
We need to see the lyrics on that one, because that was fast, dude.
That was fast.
I'm a native speaker. I didn't understand. I don't know how everybody else did.
I'm wondering if I should tune it down.
Trade limits are 500. You can draw on Caleb Brown with less. Clay Broker, call him on the phone.
Let me adjust the speed. Let me see if I can go. I'm going to keep the pitch. I'm going to go negative on the speed. If I tone it down by about 0.2.
3% of F all. They take 3% to pay for the broker. That does it. Sorry, I said and buy in later again. Yeah, well, again, they usually have these things listed somewhere where you know exactly what the outcome is. But I've heard good things about Caleb and Brown. I don't use them personally, but I have heard good things. I mean, a lot of people like them. So, now you're aware that there is a minimum to be before you can transfer it out. I don't know if that's with that digital asset alone or if it's across the board, but it's good for people to know that awareness is good. How's that coming, Jeff? You got that ready to rock?
What's that? Oh, the slower version?
Yeah, the slower version, which would be like.
Then I'm trying to see if I can show it with the.
It should be like 0.6 of a second short.
Right.
I found it doesn't usually do. That was too fast to even use that, but we'll see. I mean,
I'm going to slow it down a little more because it didn't slow it. I'm going to go maybe 0.25. Let me see.
Well, I wanted to see. I can't. I wanted you to play that music over this.
All right, hang on.
And then cut it once we get to the other part, because we can't use this song.
What do you want to play it over? All right, so
I want you to play that tune.
Oh yeah.
And then when it gets to the other, when the video switches, cut it off, and I'll put the sound on here.
Okay.
This is Bitcoin October 2025. Here's a yacht. people partying 126,000. Let me know when you're ready, Jeff.
Hang on, rewind. Let me see if it doesn't go too slow. All right, hang on. Let me re-download it.
Incredible, man. We got to talk about that, Charles. I saw Pittsburgh got a big win today. Congrats. That's awesome. Bills got a big win against was it 42-32, something like that, 40-something, 41-32. I watched part of that game. Just watched the end of it right before I jumped on here. They might actually miss the playoffs. Yeah, that's weird. It's a weird season for the. Well, look at Baltimore too. It's really weird what's going on with Baltimore. It's very strange indeed. It's a very crazy sort of.
All right.
Visual Vendetta. Hang on. 589. Look at that. Huh? Does he know who BG123 is? 100%.
89.
Just proved it. Thank you, Visual Vendetta. Appreciate that. 589. Love it. All right. Let me know. You ready?
I think this is great. This main thing.
But you got to remember when to cut it. When a video changes, you cut it.
Cut it. Cut it to what?
Cut the music, and I'm going to cut over because I can't play the beginning of music because it's copyrighted. So we'll play our music.
Right. Until when?
Until it flips over to the second part of the meme.
Oh, the next scene.
November.
Oh yeah,
November.
Okay.
When it flips over to November.
All right,
here
we go.
November. All right, ready?
Chip and Jeff on deck, better tighten that helmet. We take it frame by frame. Ring energy.
And then, oh, geez, Bitcoin.
What the fuck is going on out here?
I love that. That was by bar.
I like it. I like it with our music. That's good. Let's try that again. That was fun. All right, cut it down. We got to do that more often. We got to cut our own music into this shit. Ready?
Exactly. Yeah, here we go.
Look at them. They love the music, Jeff.
They do.
Hold on! What the fuck is going on out here?
you can do that.
Oh my god, it's so great. I can play that all day long.
We amuse ourselves. There. We can amuse ourselves all day long. We love it.
All right, here. This should be shorter now.
Oh, let's see. Well,
Roll.
Crack the code in the thread. It was for aunties for thee. That's what he says. Ain't simple. Now that mystery's deep.
Can you put the words up?
Jeff goes beat.
Oh, you know what?
The words.
Did I download it? Hang on. Did I download it?
I don't know.
How do you do it on here?
That was fun. I love them dancing to our music. I like that's even better. We'll cut all of our own music into these things that are copyrighted. What are they gonna do? Come after us?
Yeah,
you can't use your music. What do you mean we can't use our music? It's AI. Yeah, we can. We just made it. It's unique. It's special. Special. Not special like the short bus, just special. Not that kind of special. Maybe it is the short bus, Jeff.
How do you view it? So it pops it up like full screen without downloading it.
You have to zoom into, you mean on Suno, you got to zoom into it.
I guess I could do that. All right.
You could do that. You could turn it into a video, but it'd take too long.
Yeah, let me see if I can do this a different way.
Too long. Too long.
Much.
I can't. So are you telling me that the Chiefs lost, dude? Is that game over already? I guess it is. They lost to Denver? Oh, man. I can only imagine how rough it is in Kansas City right now. Gosh. They're on suicide watch over there.
All right, here we go. Now we'll get the lyrics going.
All right, guys, we get the lyrics up because you guys are the lyrics. You guys are part of this.
Yep. All right. Up. Are we even showing it?
No, you gotta share your screen, son.
Oh shoot. Hang on. So many things to click.
So many, like you gotta go through 3 clicks to share your damn screen. It's like just can I just share my screen? Why is it so difficult to share the damn screen?
Then you're gonna have to mute yourself, otherwise you're gonna
wait a minute. Denver kicked the field goal. His time expired. Oh my god. I gotta wait to watch that one back.
That's insane.
Holy cow. Did Detroit win today, Jeff? Did they play?
They were playing at 8.
Oh, that's right. They're the Sunday night game.
What happened to the Bills?
Bills won.
Did they? Nice.
Yeah, they beat let's see, what was the score? They beat it was 44-32 over the Tampa Bay. The Bucks fall to 6-4. The Bills are 7-3.
Tampa Bay won or
Tampa
lost?
Bay lost. Yeah, that's the second in a row. They got beat by just barely got beat last week by New England. You know, there's, you know, then people are calling for Todd Bowles' resignation. They're like, you need to get. I mean, this is what happens when the fan base gets bought. Burn it all down, get all new management, delete all the players, and then they win. They're like, okay, we're cool for another week. You know,
Exactly.
kind of how like Miami won. Miami beat the hapless. Like Miami beat another 3-7 team. They beat the Commanders, and quite honestly, dude, the Commanders go for it on 4th down. All they had to do is kick a field goal. They kicked the field goal, they win the game. Because, you know, Miami got the ball back and they didn't score. But instead, it goes to overtime. The Commanders throw an interception and Miami scores. Kicks a field goal. Jeff's rewinding the long tape. This is like be kind, rewind.
Give me a minute. I'm trying.
You know
to rewind the tape.
For you old timers, you remember you have to put the pencil in the tape and do this, manually roll it because it got all goofed up inside. You're like, until it clicked again. That's what Jeff's doing. He's like, he's got the yellow number 10 pencil and he's breaking it.
And you rewind the tape until you see the like the cellophane, the clear part.
Yeah. Did you ever have to splice one of those together? Like you took a piece of tape with an X-Acto and you like, and it was like always like it would just be a dropout. It was just like you have a dropout in the music. God, the pain we had to go through. You could have just bought another one. No, I'm splicing this bad boy.
Oh yeah.
I'm not waiting.
All right, here we go. Check it.
Yes. There we go.
You might have to mute yourself, otherwise you can get feedback.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, here we go. Just gonna scroll through it manually. Here we go.
OTC, how can I explain it? Chip and Jeff on deck, better tighten that helmet. We take it frame by frame it. Rigged energy rising, badass are reactivated. Let's go! No, 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 no. Yeah, 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 yeah. To crack the code in the thread, it was for aunties to D. That's what he said. Seems simple, now that mystery's deep. Chip drop truth bombs while Jeff goes beat. Ray run checking in from the Philippines. Hey, hey, global tribe in the chat every night, every day. Ace Queen asked them what rigged is the word. No chance rig lives on, permanently heard. It's over, hit the room with a twist so big. Forget that tonight we're officially gay. The chat lit up like a crypto bull run. OTC chaos, nobody outruns. Rick, where we rollin', Rick, where we drop. Chip and Jeff on the chain. We take it to the top, yeah. Take it to the top, man. Rick, where we rollin', giggin' where we drop. Chip and Jeff on the chain, we take it to the top, yeah. Big when we roll in, big when we drop. Chip and Jeff on the chain, we take it to the top. Badass, Eddie Lil Beat, roll into the kids. I can never remember, nobody can prevent it. Trying to cripple, woke up with the hook in his head. Badass, Eddie looping like the charts going red. Bobby said, should've got that pick with the crew. OTC legends, that's Chip, Jeff, and you. Chad knows him, throwing shade with the 10 brand list, Jeff. No way. That man was built to ran, Chip fire and takes vision like a sniper. Double host energy, nothing hits tighter. Rigged at the start, yigged at the end. Chip and Jeff on the mic, run it back again. Badass, Eddie's rising, no chill, full stance. If Jeff's in the zone, you're never getting ran, let's ran. Yeah, 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 yeah. Rick, when we rollin', gig is when we drop. Chip and Jeff on the chain, we take it to the top, yeah. Rick, when we rollin', gig is when we drop. Chip and Jeff on the chain, we take it to the top, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. OTC.
That was way better when I could actually see what was going on. Boom.
Better to see it.
It was so much better to see it because
I didn't play the second one.
That was like a lot, man.
That was a lot.
You swing the tape around. Okay, well there you go. Till it flew off. All right. Everyone had a different method. Yeah, the international games. I mean, the crowd today, I have to say, I didn't used to like these international games, but now that I see that the crowd is way more into it, maybe because they've been doing it for a couple of years, it used to be lame. It's like they would just sit there and just watch the game. But I have to say, the first one in Spain today, that was really the crowd was going nuts. It's just kind of cool to see. And these stadiums are massive. They're way bigger than NFL stadiums because they're they're built for football.
Yeah, Crypto Well, we saw your messages on X. Look,
I saw that. Turn the pencil, flip it around, man. There you go. It was always bad news when it got stuck in your car player. Isn't it amazing these first world problems we had? It was so hard. It was so hard, man. And then sometimes you're pulling the tapes gingerly out of your tape player because it ate the tape.
Oh God!
At that point, you were just worried about saving your tape player, so it can still play tapes.
Tape. Oh my God!
First world problems. This is a joke. Damn first world problems. We have all kinds of stuff we have to worry about.
What did I do with the thing? Did I download it? I can't remember.
I'm gonna put this. I want to put this post up here. This is Crypto Eddie. Was
find the square one.
She's
don't know
talking
where.
about she said when borrowing against your crypto, even if you over collateralize, for example, like 200% plus, and are diligent to monitor, is there ever zero risk? Currently, nah. Crypto is going to be crypto. A single big bearish wick, a flash crash can still wipe you out. Flare Networks is working on an insurance solution, so keep an eye out for that. However, do your own research. Zero risk is currently impossible, even in perpetual loans, no maturity, interest only. If you borrow fiat/stable coins against appreciating assets, refinancing via gains, safeguards fall under extremes. This is very good. This is a very good post. Ming Hong says, exactly. I've been through enough cycles to know that safe is just a feeling. Flash crashes don't care about your collateral. Jeff, you remember that one time, might have been 2018, 2019, flash crash, it dropped. It went from 19 cents to like 9 cents or something like that. And then 10, 11, 12, people couldn't top off. They got wiped out, lost everything.
It's brutal.
Horrible. Sam.E said, good. People love to talk about safe LTVs like 20 to 30%. The truth is there's no such thing as zero risk. Borrowing crypto. Crypto says, I loved your recap, just reposted by Hugo regarding his appearance on Rollup. You summarized it very well. I'm excited what he and Firelight are focused on with that eye to bring a cover-like insurance product to the market.
Yeah.
Flare Networks is one of the best things to happen to XRP in ages. 100%.
Yeah.
Let's repost that. Let's give us. Let's
agree
give
with
some,
everything.
Let's give some love here. Yeah, that is spot on, Jeff. 100% spot on. What about the Yeti song, Jeff? We've been doing a lot of other songs. We haven't even done a Yeti tune yet.
It's actually uploading. But in the meantime, we do have this. Oh, here it is. You ready? Ready for this? So we're giving away a Lil Prowler from the White Tribe. Here it is right here. This badass guy right here. You guys love these Lil Prowlers. So the song is going to be pretty kick-ass as well. Might be a little fast-paced. Number 708. These guys are badass. So if you're ready, here we go.
By the way, I love this tune. This is quite the diversion.
This
Get ready, guys. Get ready for your ears to be blown here. This is good stuff.
All right, here we go.
This is badassery. Badass Yeti White Tribe. Get ready.
Yo, tiny shadows built for battle. Little prowlers strike fast, never thinking twice. Whiskers twitch, boom, they hit like thunder. Blink once and you're split clean open, no wonder. Mini Yeti beast, small frame, huge force, always in control. Cute, till they leap from the cold. Lil Prowlers,
Fast, fierce, savage.
Lil Prowlers,
Silent when they stalk, deadly when they strike. This is badassery. Come win one tonight. Yeti, 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 Yeti.
they zig, they zag, they vanish on sight. They own the dark, the frost, the night. Born in ice with a wildfire harder, ripping through snow like living art. Cold smack, crack, they hit full speed. One tiny strike is all they need. Yeti blood, Yeti rage, Yeti instinct. Lil Prowlers,
Cold-born hunters ripping through the night.
Lil Prowlers,
Small but savage, built for every fight. This is badassery. Come win one tonight. Yeti, 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 Yeti.
badass, Yetis on the chain. Badass, Yetis on the chain. Badass, Yetis on the chain.
This is better. Born for battle, made for legend. Claim yours or be forgotten. Badass, yeah, this on the chain. It's on the chain.
Damn.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah.
Holds up lighter. Well, today it's your phone. You like hold your phone up. I just saw McCartney. It was like, it was even cooler because not everyone remember to bring a lighter to a concert. But you see the phones, man. Oh my God, the phones are out, the lights are on. Freaking cool.
That's so cool too. Yeah.
Gotta go. Rock. only having a 3-minute delay in my own messages. Well, that's weird. Evanescence. I would
Mhm.
Metallica.
No.
Track's
Dope.
so
Yeah.
dope. They're getting better. Very cool. I like the variety. That's the whole thing.
The variety.
Variety, Jeff.
Making it fun.
It's good to have variety. Yeah.
Variety.
Just a word, guys. Who's anybody else signed up for Zowdow yet? Who's not signed up for Zowdow? Come on, people. We need to get to 1,000 members. Once we get to 1,000 members, we will be able to start getting proposals and start making some stuff happen. What do? You just go to join Zowdow. There's a how-to video right here. You just click on this little video.
Tell you how to do it.
It'll tell you exactly how to do it, word for word. It's pretty simple. You get your Zalman wallet out. You connect to Zowdow. It's very similar to getting an NFT. You go ahead and slide it, and that's pretty simple. Then you go. So go to Zowdow. It's the equivalent of XRP, what equals $10 USD. But we need to get to 1,000 members, guys. So go ahead and sign up for Zowdow. Full disclosure, I am a marketing advisor for the team on the Zowdow team. So there you go. All right, here we go. What else do we have here? What else do we have here? Gosh, do we have anything else?
That's it.
All right. Everybody have a good night. See you later. See you later, see you later, stupids.
We had a few things in the geopolitics.
Yeah, I see.
That's about it. Yeah.
I love this story right here. This is great. Can you imagine, Jeff? Who would have ever thought in a million years? But this I love. Trump could offer asylum to Britons prosecuted for views on immigration and gender. Imagine that. Boom. Fast track. United States. See you later, stupid.
Yep.
And they're out of there. Just like that.
Brain drain.
Asylum. They're gone. Senior officials repeatedly voiced concerns over the state of free speech. Trump administration is considering offering political asylum to Britons prosecuted for alleging thought crimes. White House officials are assessing whether to extend refugee status to Britons who targeted for expressing their views or even holding silent demonstrations outside. Did you see that guy got arrested? He was holding a silent demonstration, wasn't saying a word, was praying to himself, and the guy got arrested. It's unbelievable.
Meanwhile, there's video after video after video of the Islamists just marching through the streets. You know, they're getting off, they're attacking people on a regular basis. They're getting, extra violent. This is what happens when you let military age young men into your country. This video that you're about to put up, perfect representation of all the problems. Now, he didn't do anything necessarily violent. Just he's going to act like a complete douchebag, in a church. And this just shows you the depravity of these people that are coming in as guests into a country, but it's all part of their game plan, which is to undermine civil society. When you think about many of them, some of them come from wealthy areas, many of them might not, but the objective is to turn Western civilization into a shithole, and they're doing a pretty good job of it in their own areas. And they're making them really poor, really bad, really unsafe. They attacked a symphony in Paris the other night. I couldn't get full information on it. They're destroying Christmas markets. It's such destructive behavior, and the pussification of the police forces in these countries is amazing to me.
That's a new word. Coined. You heard it here first.
That what it is?
Are you saying they're a bunch of pussies, Jeff? Is that what you're saying? Pussification. I like it.
They've been pussified.
Chad's right. For F's sake, make 1984 fiction again. Damn, I thought that was the dumb. I got in trouble for telling my teacher that I thought, although it was a very interesting read, that it was so outlandish and could never happen. It was way over the top. I was like, I got in trouble because I had to do my report, and the teacher took a lot of opposition to what I was saying. And man, boy, was I wrong. It's like I didn't realize it was foreshadowing for what was to come. I was like, there's no way. There's no way.
No way.
Here's the video. Check this out. I think this is the right one, Jeff.
You are Christian. إن شاء الله يا رب تموتين اليوم قبل بكرة. It's a good word in Arabic. Nice to meet you.
By the way, what he said was, God willing, I hope you die today before tomorrow.
يا رب
Yeah.
تموتين اليوم قبل
He's in
بكرة.
he's
It's
in
a
a
good
church
word in Arabic.
in a church in
Hunting a
Italy.
Christian woman. Yeah.
An older woman.
يا جماعة وأنا
And
قاعد أشوف
Guys, I was looking
Yeah.
at the things hanging here.
الأشياء المعلقة
Yeah.
هنا. يدي قامت تنتفض. قامت
Hands started
تنتفض والله
trembling. Dude, I got news for you. If I was there, I would have kicked the shit out of you, man.
Right.
First of all, I come with weapons. And I just I just don't understand. Like, these people sit back and let an old woman get tortured by some stupid kid. Dude, you're not gonna last very long. Start harassing an old woman. I mean, come on. This poor woman's scared out of her mind right now.
الحرارة والشنار. ودك تكسر صديقك.
Said, I wish I could break the cross. And there's all women in there.
To ask. This is a boat
Yes.
of the church.
You want me to pray here for this?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. طبتين عظم والله يا بنت الكلب.
May you rot to the bone.
آخر عمري أنا
At this
تغريني.
point in my life, you're trying to tempt me. I swear, if I could, I'd beat her up.
إيش تسوي؟
What can you do? I can't do anything. Of course you can't.
You
Sure,
can't do
pussy.
anything. Right. But they're putting it up there. They're all interconnected, whether he's a direct, membership within the Muslim Brotherhood or not. They're getting their marching orders. They're getting emboldened. A kid like that to come out and make a video is creating an environment where it's now this church. You think about how unsafe it could be for them because of the video that he made, the things that he said. And again, he's a guest wherever that was filmed, somewhere in Italy, but it's so backwards. We saw there was a Chaldean minister, a priest that was a priest that was attacked, and he was knifed. I forget where he was when it happened, and he was stabbed like 14 times. And I'm trying to think of where it happened specifically, but it's because of people like him, because of this kid. And we're seeing this stuff all over the place. I saw another one. This guy was attacked and his daughter was there, and this asylum seeker was just pummeling him. And then I guess they arrested him, and they said he had psychological problems.
They
But
all have
there's a whole bunch
psychological
of them.
problems.
They all do. They imported all these people from Afghanistan and Pakistan, wherever. The other thing that they're seeing, and there's all these reports now coming out of England where they're dumping their garbage into rivers and stuff like that.
Yeah, we saw that here yesterday.
And we saw that, yesterday. I don't know if the city has anything to do with it, but they're just letting them just dump everything. It's just.
How about this? You remember Jason Aldean came out with that song "Try This" in a small town? It was fantastic.
Oh, right.
I totally
Yeah.
canceled for it, dude. That song
That's
was
right.
fantastic. I was like, that was such
That's
a
right. Yeah,
spot on
come over here
tune.
and do that.
Yeah, come to this small town and do that. That was like, that's such a great song. I forgot how cool a song that was. Jason Aldean basically got canceled for putting that tune out. Like, he basically they try to cancel his ass, and he gives 0 Fs, which I love. St. Nicholas said, I come here, give presents, and punch heretics, and I'm all out of presents. There you go. St. Nicholas. That's Santa Claus. Santa Claus would never do such a thing. Maybe brandish a weapon here and there, but I don't know about that's here we go.
While all eyes were focused on New York and Mamdani, 42 Muslim candidates backed by terror-linked network have seized key offices across America, proving that the Muslim Brotherhood plan to infiltrate and destroy America from within is now a reality. 76 Muslims ran for office nationwide, 42 won, 3 races still pending. The 42 Muslim officials now occupy positions in some of the most influential jurisdictions in the country, from New York's mayor office to Virginia's executive branch, from Michigan's heartland to local school boards. The newly elected officials span at least 9 states: New York, Virginia, Michigan, New Jersey, Maryland, Washington, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina. The list includes 6 mayors, 4 state legislatures, 20 city councils and commissioners, 6 school board members, 2 judges, and 3 other political positions. You've seen me talking about the Muslim Brotherhood plan for America and holding this document in my hand. They told us the plan. Now we're watching it unfold in real time. This plan was written in 1991. We are 34 years into it. And as a refresher, here's a paragraph titled, Understanding the Role of the Muslim Brother in North America. Quote, the process of settlement is a civilization jihadist process. The brothers must understand that their work in America is a kind of grand jihad in eliminating and destroying the Western civilization from within and sabotaging its miserable house by their hands. The last page lists 29 front Islamic organizations in the US, including the Muslim Student Association, which Mamdani was a member of, and IAP, which later became CARE, Council on American Islamic Relations. These Islamic organizations are celebrating a stunning milestone, the most significant wave of Muslim political victories in American history, with 42 Muslims elected to office across the United States. You would be excited too to add 42 Ilhan Omars and Rashida Tlaib's Jew-hating, America-hating people to public office. CARE, the unindicted co-conspirator in the largest terrorism financing trial in American history, is bragging about their successful political activism. CARE's federal super PAC, the Unity and Justice Fund, is the weaponized financial engine funding and winning U.S. elections. CARE is mobilizing Muslims and mosques as political launchpads to build campaign infrastructure. The result is a political machine operating from the pulpit to the ballot box. The 2025 elections shattered every record for Muslim representation in American politics, marking a historic leap into municipal and state power. CARE and its affiliates are preparing a 2026 directory of elected.
Well, I thought the Muslim Brotherhood was slotted for terrorism, and they
It's supposed to be,
but they haven't done anything with CARE. I might as well hit CARE while they're at it. Same thing.
they need to hit CARE.
Should be the two things and just crush them there. It's like these are like these man.
Muslim officials and expanding programs to mobilize more candidates before the 2026 midterms. The media calls this a historic first. Terror-linked CARE calls this phase one. And what is even more scary, they locked shields with the left, whom I call useful idiots, working together to destroy America and everything you and I stand for.
I'll tell you, Jeff, this is it's a lot, but I will let me just share this to be a little bit lighthearted.
It's Bridget Gabriel, by the way.
Yeah. Can you hear this?
The United States of America.
Yeah. Why is it all chopped up?
I'm gonna go to it. Hang on.
The United States of America.
Oh, there we
most
go.
powerful country on this planet. And it's not because we have more money or we're better looking. No. It's because we have something in this country they don't have in other countries. That's right. I'm talking about rednecks. Good old boys with an arsenal in their basement that have been waiting for just such an occasion since 1775. Oh, believe me, foreign troops land in the South. There'll be a line of pickup trucks and NASCARs heading down I-95. Marines will show up 3 hours later, nothing but beer cans and shotgun shells. What the hell happened here? War's over, baby!
Love this.
That's fantastic. For some reason, when I was watching that, that's what came to mind. I'm like, yeah, try that in the South, man. This is the last defense. This is the last defense right here, man. The South, Jeff, we're in the South. I mean, good luck, dude. The arsenal. It's funny. We all know somebody, maybe ourselves, maybe somebody else. We all know people that have arsenals, Jeff. We know the people that don't have arsenals. We know the people that don't even own guns. So I'm like, we're not all that worried, to be honest with you. And when you think about the pussification, those you can't find bigger pussies in the world. You think Mandami could even figure out how to hold a gun? Think he knows how to load a gun? You think fire one?
Well, his people do though. So I'll tell you the problem with the Mamdani is that he's connected in with them. He's all part of the plan. He's one of the ones that was seated. So these people individually are typically cowards. You know, you lump them in as a group, that's the only time they get emboldened. But the problem that we're witnessing is that they still have their terrorist entities. CARE is supposedly like a political offshoot. The Muslim Brotherhood, by the way, and CARE has direct ties back to Hamas. You can look it up and research it, and you can find it. It's the Council of American Islamic Relations, the Muslim Student Association on college campuses. So you wonder why they're getting misinformation passed through at the student level. Comes from the MSA. CARE is in the high schools, is in the school boards, is in municipalities. You'll have school board members that are getting awards from CARE. CARE is highly tied in, doing community work, like during the hurricanes in Florida and things like that. And then if you go to their leadership, there's a lot of researchers out there that follow them and research them and have actually had awards rescinded and having political representatives that were getting awards from CARE or had affiliation with them, turn them down and return awards and cut ties with them, mainly because of their ties back to terrorism and their funding of terrorism and their connection to terrorist linked groups and things like that. So they're not just some innocuous organization, but most Americans don't know any different, right? And then we're also fed a bunch of garbage from the political left. But even though those on the right, they're Republican, there's Republicans that don't know any better, that didn't educate themselves, and they'll tie themselves up with these people. But a Mamdani, and then if you have 42 others that just got elected, this is their objective. Look what happened in England, and look at all the different regions over there. Then you look around and you say, okay, what just happened? And thank God for the rednecks, like he just said. But thank God for our Constitution. Our Constitution, super, super critical. Constitution, First Amendment, Second Amendment.
100%.
They don't have that over in England. That's why they're having.
Appreciate that, Daniel. Thank you all for an honest journalism. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it,
Daniel.
That's why nobody
Really
knows who we are because we're shadow banned. That's why.
No, it's
in case anybody's wondering, it's like we watch our new people coming in here all the time. We see new people drop comments all the time. We see new people subscribe all the time, but yet our overall we decline. So there you go. So we're here because of you guys. We're here because you're the
it's amazing.
You're the amazing people who get it. That's why we're here.
That's right. Let the other precious metal.
That is the other precious metal, especially if you get filled full. It doesn't feel so good, does it, Jeff? That's what I've been told, that at least. Let's what we're gonna have to do. That Bitcoin money was fun with our own music, Jeff. I love that.
That was great.
Let's go ahead and do the let's go ahead and do the drawing here. Guys, there's only 11 in here. Look at this. This is unusual.
Well, that means we got to play the song one more time. Then.
Play it one more time. We need to type in Yeti.
This is badassery.
Type in Yeti.
This is badassery. Badass Yeti White Tribe. Get ready.
Yo, tiny shadows built for battle. Little prowlers strike fast, never thinking twice. Whiskers twitch, boom, they hit like thunder. Blink once in your split clean open, no wonder. Mini Yeti beast, small frame, huge force, always in control. Cute, till they leap from the cold. Lil prowlers,
fast, fierce, savage.
Lil prowlers,
silent when they stalk, deadly when they strike. This is badassery. Come win one tonight. Yeti, 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 Yeti.
They zig, they zag, they vanish on sight. They own the dark to frost the night. Born in nights with a wildfire harder, ripping through snow like living art. Cold smack crack, they hit full speed. One tiny strike is all they need. Yeti blood, Yeti rage, Yeti instinct. Lil prowlers,
Cold-born hunters ripping through the night.
Lil prowlers,
Small but savage, built for every fight. This is badassery. Come win one tonight. Yeti, 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 Yeti.
chain. Badass, yeah, this on the chain.
This is better. Chain. Born for battle. Made for legend. Claim yours. Won't be forgotten. Badass, yeah, this is on the chain. It's on the chain.
It's on the chain.
We got 13 guys, and we're going to let it roll here. So remember the drill. Say, I'm here getting my wallet. And little prowlers. Manifesting a win for Zaman Digits.
Zaman Digits. There we go.
She's so cool. Get the pronouns right. It's he and she. So it's they. You guys did the blue tribe. Now you're doing the white tribe. Suspicious.
Well, we have a purple tribe and a black tribe.
We have a black tribe too. They haven't even minted the started those yet. Guys, got to help us sell out the blue tribe. Help us. We are so close. We got to sell that out. Just help us sell out the blue tribe. Go over and buy a blue tribe member. All right, guys. Here we go. You ready? Cue up the music, Jeff. Where's the music? How come we're waiting?
Music.
I'm waiting on this music here first. And we got to go ahead and bam, little prowlers. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Uh-oh, Popo. There we go, guys. Let's see. You know the drill. I'm here getting my Zaman wallet, and we need your X handle if you have one. Here it goes. What happened? Yeah. Who is it?
Art on the lake.
He owns it. Boom. Art on the lake.
Art on the lake.
Winner, chicken dinner on the lake.
Art on the lake.
Party on the lake.
Art on the lake. Here. Art on the lake.
There, see this? Knows how to follow
There he
directions.
is.
Boom.
Look at
Here.
that.
Art on the lake. Hey, Zaman, baby. We'll send that over to you. ATL. Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Art again. Rigged. That's real rich coming from the winningest guy in the OTC channel. Jesus. Charles, come on, man.
That's funny.
That's funny as hell. It's super funny. It's super funny. I love it so much. All right. That's getting my head now. Little prowlers. Fierce. Little prowlers. That was super fun.
I like that one.
That was super fun. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I also liked the OTC family one. That was fantastic.
That was very cool.
There you have it. While we're doing that, get ready to talk about this upcoming week. It's going to be a good one, as always.
In the white tribe.
Art no fart winner. Thank you.
Art on the lake. Oh yeah, it's been a while since Art on the Lake won. He won November 5th.
See? And Charles is like he always always wins.
Charles hasn't won for a little while.
Oh, that's unusual, man. But I think he's due. He's coming due. And then he'll have a winning streak again. Hopefully it's a longer winning streak than the Chiefs. My God. Holy cow.
All right. Do we have anything coming out there? Let's see. I haven't seen an address yet.
He's getting it.
OTC, how can I explain it? Shipping Jeff on deck, better tighten that helmet. We take it frame by frame it. Rigged energy.
I frame it. Rigged energy.
How's that groove?
Yeah.
That crack the code in the thread. It was for aunties for D. That's what he says. He ain't simple. Nah, that mystery's deep. Chip drop truth bombs while Jeff goes beat. Ray run checking in from the Philippines. Hey, global tribe in the chat every night, every day. Ace Queen asked no more rigged is the word. No chance rig lives on, permanently heard. It's over, hit the room with a twist so big. Forget that tonight we're officially gig. The chat lit up like a crypto bull run. OTC chaos, nobody outruns. Rig where we rollin'. Where we drop chipping Jeff on the chain. We take it to the top, yeah. Take it to the top. Rig where we rollin'. Giggin' when we drop chipping.
Yig is where we got.
Yig.
There it is. Art dropped it.
I got it.
I know.
Getting it now.
It's gonna be a good game.
Here we go, Art and Mike. Get ready. And
that man was built to ran chip fire and takes vision like a sniper. Double host energy, nothing hits tighter. Rigged at the start, yigged at the end. Chip and Jeff on the mic, run it back again. Badass, yeah, he's rising, no chill, full stance. If Jeff's in the zone,
oh, that's it. It's now yours, Art on the Lake. I already had it the first time, but yeah, committed. Oh,
Right, got the music.
You get one of
Music.
drop.
That's it, guys. We were ready to get out of here.
That was it. That was
And I
pretty
think
good.
that's it. It's all the time we have. We had a great time with you guys. Have a great week. We'll see you guys back here on Wednesday, 8-ish. 8-ish. I don't want to say 8 p.m. anymore. I say 8-ish, but not 8:30-ish.
No, it's not 8:30-ish.
8. Well, it's today. It was almost
8:05.
It was almost
Almost
8:30-ish today, Jeff. It was like 8:20 or something.
We had some
So-
song technical video.
There's always something going on. We're always ready, and then boom, something happens. So that's it, guys. All the time we have. We'll see you on the next one. Chip and Jeff.
Out.
Oh, I'm gonna play the long one. Oh.
Are you down with OTC? Please like, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when the next video drops.